Good morning, I'm Bianca Russo. This week, British singer Adele released her new album 25. But if you were planning on streaming the album, think again, because Adele has refused to put her album on Spotify. Now, she's not the first artist to refuse to put her music on streaming services. Last year, Taylor Swift refused to put her 1989 album up on Spotify and other streaming services, as well as pull her entire catalog. In an interview with Rolling Stone, Swift stated, "I just don't agree with perpetuating the perception that music has no value and should be free." With more and more artists fighting back against free music, I asked students on campus whether they thought music should be free.
I'm Jess Frank. I think that music should be free because I'd rather know that I like the whole thing instead of spending like $12 on a CD that I don't actually know if I'm going to want to listen to over and over and over again.
Hi, my name is Lou Arangio, and I believe music should not be free because musical artists need to make money and put food on their table. However, I believe that $1.29 for one song on iTunes is way too expensive.
Michelle Mealy. I think in a perfect world, music would be free and accessible to everyone. I don't know if it should be free. I think people find ways to get it for free, but I think it needs to cost something in order to kind of keep the industry going.
I caught up with music management professor David Philp to get his expert opinion on the subject.
Should music be free? Technically, music should not be free. It has value. It's intellectual property. We protect our intellectual property in the United States with statutory rights and copyright law and all that stuff. So technically, it should not be free. In the real world, music is free. Napster and the internet completely upended the industry. So now, should music be free or should artists still get paid for it? So the models that are out there now, you have ad-supported models like with Spotify or YouTube where I can listen to music or see music on YouTube and I don't have to pay any money for it. So in that case, it's free to me. And then the question is, so how do creators of this intellectual property still get paid? And that's the big issue going on in the industry right now, which is people are getting paid, but are they getting paid enough? And there's some people who say, yes, once it gets really to scale, they will get paid more. To scale meaning you have, say, 30 or 40 million people who use Spotify today. When they say once that gets to 100 million, for example, then you'll have artists who are getting $100 for a million streams now. Then they're going to start getting a lot more because more people will be listening. There'll be more ads, more money to be made, and more people will also subscribe. When people subscribe to a system like Spotify, they get paid a higher royalty than the ad-supported. So the idea is if more people use it, more people will subscribe, so more money will be paid to the artists. So that is going to develop over time.
I'm Bianca Russo reporting for WPSC News, Wayne, New Jersey.